The High Court in Klang has acquitted and discharged a freelance female interpreter and 2 men of conspiring to murder her husband 4 years ago, after ruling that the prosecution failed to establish a prima facie case. Judge Nolisa Othman acquitted Leong Eng Eng, 41, Lim Yon Hei, 40, and Mok Kam Loon, 41, at the close of the prosecution's case. The court also allowed the withdrawal of the same charge against Lim's brother, Lim Yon Loon, who died of tuberculosis last year. All 4 had been accused of conspiring to murder Chow Tiam Hee, 41, at a house in Taman Anika, Sungai Udang, Klang, between 1:20 a.m. and 1:40 a.m. on September 15, 2022. In her ruling on Friday, Nolisa said the prosecution failed to prove any conspiracy, noting there was no direct or circumstantial evidence from prosecution witnesses linking the accused to the alleged plan. She said that to establish a case against Leong, the victim's wife at the time, more than bloodstains on her clothing was required to prove she had inflicted fatal injuries. The court also criticized the prosecution's reliance on CCTV footage, describing it as blurry and inconclusive. It added that the footage was inadmissible as the prosecution failed to produce a certificate under Section 90A of the Evidence Act 1950 to authenticate it as a computer-generated record. Nolisa said investigators only tendered a memory card seized from investigating officers without the original recording device, making verification of authenticity impossible. Cash amounting to 2,600 ringgit seized from Lim, alleged to be payment money, was also not supported by any evidence. The judge further noted investigative shortcomings, including the absence of key recordings, such as any struggle at the scene, which could have linked the accused to the fatal assault. She added that investigators also failed to properly establish the relationships between the accused, including who was present at the house that night, and their connections to Leong. Nolisa concluded that the prosecution had failed to prove a prima facie case against all the accused under Section 302 of the Penal Code, read with Sections 34 and 109. The prosecution called 22 witnesses during the trial, which began in September 2023.